What's up? What's up? What's up? Got the smart glasses on.
The smart glasses on, people. That's because
The
we're going to
smart
make smart
glasses are
moves.
on.
We're going to make smart moves over the next couple of months. That's why. Got smart
That's
glasses
it.
on. We got to make
That's it.
intelligent moves.
That is right. That is right. What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. Welcome to the Monday morning live stream. We stream twice a week, Monday and Thursday. So, yeah, check us out. If you're not subscribed, make sure to go ahead and do so. A few familiar names in the chat over here. Solo Prepper, what is up, man? Thank you for tuning in, brother. Make sure you're subscribed. We appreciate you guys. So, Sierra, man, what is going on with Bitcoin? Bitcoin, Ethereum. Look at Ethereum, man. Ethereum looking good, baby. Ethereum looking good, baby.
We told y'all not to sell that Ethereum for Solana unless you're buying crap coins or something on the side. We told you. We told you a couple weeks ago the breakout for ETH was coming.
We did, man. We did. And, I mean, to me, dude, it's simple. Like Bitcoin leads the entire market. It does it every single year, every fourth year, going into the bull market. It's like, why wouldn't ETH lead the altcoins? You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, we've had the meme coins going absolutely crazy. Pump.fun is just freaking
we gotta
hellhole
talk
right now,
about
dude.
that, dude. We gotta talk about that. That's on the
Absolute
topic for
hellhole, man.
discussion.
Yeah, so we'll talk about that. We got a bunch of stuff to talk about. We're gonna look at the charts. The school, allowed the kids to stay home for a week for Thanksgiving. So I got the kiddo here, man. I can't spend too much time. See, I'm not sure if you're gonna stay after, but I probably have about 30, maybe 45 minutes here. So yeah, man, Pump.fun. What the hell is going on there, dude?
Man, all right, here's what's going on. Elizabeth Warren, Sam Bankman-Fried, and Gary Gensler got together, took some of the FTX and Solana money, and paid Pump.fun to be bad actors in the space so they can continue their reach to allow these kids to start live streaming in bondage outfits and not eating and threatening to kill themselves so that they could say, oh, it's not safe. It's not safe. We got to shut it down now. This is why we said regulation, blah, 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 blah. Now, is it dangerous for these kids to be on here doing this stuff? Absolutely. But where the hell are the parents at?
I was just about to ask that. Where the hell are the parents, dude?
You should know what the hell they're doing. I mean, you should know what they're doing. If they're in your house, you should know what they're doing.
At all times. At all times. That's a good theory, though, man.
I'm just saying, you know me. I always got my conspiracy hat on, but I think three steps ahead because these knuckleheads are not going to just. You think Gary Gensler's just going to resign? That's it. I lose.
Yeah,
these kind of people don't. These kind of people don't stop, bro. These people. I mean, hopefully he does. He's more than rich. He's worth a couple million. I think his his net worth is ridiculous. The guy can retire. So maybe not. It's not factual what I'm saying, you guys. I just got my tinfoil hat on. I'm just throwing it out there because it's awful weird. It's weird timing, bro. That he resigns, he steps down, and then all of a sudden we got underage kids in bondage outfits, like threatening to kill themselves and hang themselves with crypto.
There's a dude pointing a gun at a goldfish, bro. Like, what is going on, guys? Come on,
bro. Why are they? For real? Let me ask you this, Wes. Why the hell did they even need a live streaming for shitcoin? That's the most anonymous thing in crypto. Why the hell would you ever, what genius over at Pump.fun said, hey, we're getting away with millions of people losing money every day. We're pocketing millions of dollars.
Yes.
Let's go bold and let people just brag and put it on video. So that way, that might be a good idea. Like what jackass thought of that as an idea to say, let's just go this far. And, if you look up who owns Pump.fun.
Oh, hell.
Oh, boy. Yeah. Because I dive deep, son. And it's the one guy. He makes millions of dollars a day and he's killing it. But it's just funny. It's, it's very odd timing and it's a very touchy subject because you want safety, right? But at what point do you balance safety and freedom? That's what we need to decide with this Pump.fun thing. But I don't know. What are your thoughts on it, man? How would you balance that? The safety versus freedom?
Honestly, I would take away live streaming immediately, dude. Immediately. You have to. Take away live streaming immediately, dude. There's other platforms for live streaming. You want to live stream on YouTube, and they already have their they have their stuff in place, their laws and what's legal and what's not for YouTube, or hell, I mean, anyway,
That's a
but
great
not
idea.
on Pump.Fun, dude. Like,
That's
you know what I
just
mean?
stupid.
They need people that can manage these things, dude, these live streams, and say, all right, this is appropriate, this is not. If they're gonna have it, they need to have some kind of rules, regulations around the video thing. But like, take away live stream immediately, dude, because that's where it's getting out of hand. When it first came out, it was all good. People were making people were getting rugged, and everybody's making money, and it's fun. Solana, it's the place to gamble, the casino, the Solana casino. But as soon as live streaming came out, it went fucking downhill, dude. They got to take live streaming away. This is not good for crypto, man. Nothing about this is good for crypto, man. And they bundle us into that group of people. You know what I mean? Like, this is what is hitting the front pages of the newspapers and the news channels and shit, man. This is what they're talking about. They're not talking about good adoption. They're not talking about anything. They're talking about the shit that's going on Pump.Fun, and it groups us all together, and they just need to get rid of it immediately, dude, in my opinion, for real.
Yeah, and I'm gonna find the connections, because I've already looked up the guy who created it. It's one single guy, and I'm not gonna throw shade because I haven't dug deep enough, but I guarantee you, once I start digging in certain areas, I'm kind of like Chico in that aspect. I follow the people. You know how they say follow the money? It's very easy to follow the money if you follow the people. So I'm going to dig in a little bit more on the the creator of this. And like I said, he's making millions of dollars every single day, and people are losing a lot of money, right? So this is why I say I think it's being done on purpose. There's 3 reasons. Number 1, the FTX and Solana were like this. Sam Bankman-Fried and Gensler were like this. So when you connect the dots, okay, and I'm not hating on Solana. I love Solana, and I love people to be able to do their shit coins, because I do it too. But when you look at FTX and Solana like this, and then you look at what's going on with Gensler and Sam Bankman-Fried, right? They were like this. Elizabeth Warren, they were like this. They were all tight. And now you see that Pump.Fun, like, if you're getting away with rugging people for millions of dollars, at what point is it not about the money? Because hear me out. If Pump.Fun creator was just trying to get rich off of his thing, bro, wouldn't you like shut the hell up and like
you're
just
rich
be like,
now, dude.
like either that or you would shut up. You wouldn't like go out of your way to put like more attention to it. You know what I'm saying? He's already killing it. He's making millions of dollars.
True, man.
So that is what makes me lead to believe there's something bigger at play here, because it ain't about the money. And whenever it ain't about the money, it's about a principle, or it's about a cause, or it's about something nefarious. 9 times out of 10, I could be wrong, but usually I'm not wrong about these things. And I can't shake the feeling that that's what's going on here. But, whatever. Call me a conspiracy theorist. Everyone can say Nick's crazy. That's fine. I'm just saying, connect the dots and do some research, and you might see that these people are connected, possibly.
Yeah. I don't think that that's crazy at all, man. They do shady shit all the time, man. These guys, our government, dude, does shady shit all the time, man. And it always involves some type of money. So that's kind of why, you follow the money, you can follow some of this dirt. But yeah, I'm with you, Sierra. I think that this could be something else. Like, this could be a way for them to group retail, you know what I mean, into this fucking world of Solana Casino, and scare people out of crypto, or like make something bad happen, come out of it that's already happened. And yeah, it is scary, man. Like, they need to shut that the videos down. Shut the videos down, man. The live streaming.
Yeah, I mean, if not, like I said, if people want to storm, if they want to keep messing with the degens, what we'll do, how degens do, we group together. So basically, we'll go on X and we'll expose who the leader of Pump.Fun is, and we'll tell him. We'll say, look, dude, stop trying to make a bad example out of everyone in crypto. You need to pull your live streaming down, because if you cause repercussions on all of us because of it's like those jerks in school that would act stupid and then you had to miss recess. Oh, boy, you want to talk about being mad?
Yeah, they're gonna force the hand, dude.
When one kid did something bad and you missed recess, Ooh, that's kind of what's going on here. You got a couple
Right.
bad actors, a couple stupid kids being stupid kids, but they're not being watched either. So it's really the stupid parents. How the hell do you not know that your kid is sitting there investing money online and stream? Like, you need to be at least peek your head in the room every now and then. Good God.
Yeah, they're comparing it to the dark web at this point. That's what like the media is saying.
And what does that sound like? What does that sound? That sounds like everything Elizabeth Warren and Gary Gensler have been doing for the last 4 freaking years. I'm gonna deep dive into this. I'm telling you, I'm gonna find out that this guy's tied with them somehow. I'm gonna prove it. Because now I'm getting pissed off. But anyway, you guys, we don't want to dwell on that too much. Wes has limited time today because he's got the kid home from school. Liam's probably gonna be bouncing off the hallways, and that's a good thing because he's got straight A's, so that kid's allowed to bounce around the freaking.
Dude.
He's allowed to do that. He's on a roll this year, right?
Yeah, he is, man. He's doing really good, man.
That's freaking awesome. Where the hell did he get them brains from? I'm just kidding.
Not me, man. Not me. Not me at all. Yeah, I'm excited, man. The altcoins are taking off, man, and it's not just the the meme coins, right? So the meme coins, I feel like, just my opinion, man, I think that what's going to happen is pretty much like what's happened always, except the meme coins kind of led the market this time with pump fun and all that stuff. But I think that we saw Bitcoin run, and then now we're starting to see that trickle down. And I mean, if you remember a couple days ago, Siri, we were seeing Uniswap pump, we're seeing Polkadot starting to run, Solana, all these top utility tokens, layer ones, Sui, ADA, all of these, even Litecoin, Near, I mean, all these, Chainlink, all of these, they call them granddad tokens. You know what I mean? The granddad old boomer coins. Thank you. So all of those are starting to run. And I mean, I'm pretty sure if you look back, it happens every single time. We start from Bitcoin and then they trickle down to the altcoins and then all the way down to the low caps and the meme coins. But it's starting to happen, man. It's starting to happen. We can look at some charts on that. We've got the T total market cap minus the top 10. I think that's a good chart to look at that we can see, and a few others. But I'm excited about Ethereum taking the lead today, man. It was up 5% not too long ago.
Yeah, 4.8% right now. It's still up, which is good because you say, oh, well, Bitcoin's going down to 95,000. You guys, and I know there's people out there panic selling right now because they're seeing Bitcoin drop. Do not do that because
94.
Total global, though, the price is lying to you right now. Total global market cap is sitting strong above $3.4 trillion. So while some of that money came out of Bitcoin, it went from almost 2 trillion. We were almost at 2 trillion in Bitcoin by itself.
Yeah.
I think almost close to 150 billion, which seems to be the new number of money moving. About 150 billion rolled out of Bitcoin. You know what I think's happening, Wes?
What's that?
I think 150 billion came out of Bitcoin and went into Ethereum, and that's why Ethereum's pushing because the degens are pulling profit out of Bitcoin. Your old holders already sold a little bit for profits at 98, and yeah, dude, I think people are just pulling some out of Bitcoin going into ETH. I think we have a little mini alt run after this, dude. I hope.
Yeah,
be nice to see a little mini season.
Yeah, I think so too, man. I think you're right on with the money coming out of Bitcoin because we're not seeing total global, I mean, go down, right? We're seeing the money staying in, but we're seeing money coming out of Bitcoin, and it's going to start flowing into these altcoins. And that is when the altcoin season kicks off, man, is when Bitcoin does this. But Bitcoin's not done. Bitcoin is not done. I think the markets, what is it? Poly market had Bitcoin like 75-80% of the bets were for Bitcoin to be over 150,000 like mid-year next year. So Bitcoin's not done, man. We still got a long way to go. There's a lot of money that's going to flow in. I know they're talking about global rate cuts. I saw he's over there playing his freaking Oculus, man. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, man. But yeah, you're going to see all these articles.
He's a degen in training, that one boy.
Yeah, he is. But yeah, I think we'll start seeing all these articles, man. Hell, I done lost my train of thought now. I don't know, man.
Well, you were
Anyways,
talking about
Bitcoin's
total
not doing.
global. Yeah, you were saying total global's not dropping, but CoinGecko is showing 3.4. I just 3.43. This one's showing on the desktop, which is very strange why the phone and the desktop are different on CoinGecko, but whatever. Desktop is showing 3.409. So we are getting a slight pullback right now. Could be due to some of this war stuff with Russia and all that crap going on. I don't think this is the 30% correction that people are calling for that we know may or may not come before 100,000. I don't think this is the start of that. I just think this is a slight dip caused by FUD, whatever they can throw at it right now. I think they're panicking because they don't want $100,000 Bitcoin for accumulation reasons, mostly because once you break that barrier, there's no going back. It's like, oh no, Bitcoin went to 100K. They can't bury that story. That story's going to go on the news. So as long as they hold it under 100,000 for 6 weeks, a month, then it's not that big of a deal when it hits 100,000, right? And that's what BlackRock, Fidelity, that's what these whales want. They don't want it to be a big deal because they're still accumulating.
Yeah, spot on, man. You are spot on with that, dude.
That's what they're doing right now. Now, are you in any trades right now? You just
sorry, I'm not,
there you go.
Yeah, so I'm trying to cut it on and off with him over here, but yeah, I'm not in any trades right now. I was in a Bitcoin trade. I was gonna go short, man, but I talked myself out of that when the overall trend is bullish. Like, why would I go short, even if it is a little, snipe? But yeah, no, I'm not in any open trades right now.
I think that's the right move, dude. Steve-O texted me last night and said, I think I'm going to go short. I said, don't do it. I said, don't do it. You could make a couple of bucks, but you could get wrecked. I mean, at any given minute, this thing is, I would not short. I'm not longing right now. I'm not shorting right now. I kind of got my hands tied. I'm just chilling.
Yeah. I think that anything continuation, like I might put in a long for a continuation, but I want to see it get over, get over this little pullback. We need to get over a certain mark. I want to say it's like 98 to be done with this freaking pullback.
You want to go ahead and pull some charts up? Because I know you got
yeah, I'm sorry guys. It's hard for me to concentrate when I got the kid home, man. But yeah, I will try for sure. Let's go ahead and jump into it then.
Maybe pull up. Maybe we could take a look at our Crypto Remora cycle top indicator.
Yeah, we'll look at that for sure.
The world famous indicator.
Not what I want to look at. Hold on. All right, so this is continues. Uh-oh. It's not letting me share. Okay.
You present and then share screen. No.
Yeah, it's giving me a notification saying that it won't share.
That's weird.
Oh, maybe. No, that wouldn't be it. Let's see if I can get to it on the website here. I was trying to pull the app up, but
okay, Bitcoin's dropping.
I knew this, man.
Slightly below 95.
Yeah, so we've gone to 94. If I can get this thing to pull up, we'll look at it here. Here it is. I got to renew the trading view. The Lux Algo also.
We're getting a bit of a double bottom around 95.
Let's see if I can get it to pull up. Yeah, I just saw that, man. All right. Is that sharing? Can you see that?
Yep.
Okay.
Put us on the bottom here. There we go. Blow this up. Boom. All right, guys, here we go. Diving in.
All right. So this is going to look like when it loads. It's an old layout here, but yeah. All right. So this is the daily for Bitcoin, and let's see. Let me get some of this stuff out of the way. I hate this because I deleted it on the app, and then when I pull up the website, it's all still here. So I'm sorry, guys. Bear with me real quick. All right, so this is the daily, man. Obviously, we've gone up pretty fast here, and we finally topped out, coming close to this little area of resistance there that we didn't hit, but it's pretty close there. But anyway, so we've pulled out our extensions. We've seen that our targets have been hit. You know, we were calling for that 86, 87, something like that. That's kind of where we went sideways here, consolidated, and then we got that other leg up when we were already kind of overbought. And we were in overbought territory. So now I think that this pullback, I mean, right now on the daily, dude, we're down, 2.7%. So it's not a lot, man. It's not a lot. And 30%, if we were to do 20 or 30%, we're talking back down here at the $70,000 range, which isn't impossible. But I think the level that we need to pay attention to the most right now is going to be that $89,000 level that has held up as support and been retested a few times on the higher time frames. And then also, we got to watch for our 20-day moving average. That's putting it at 89,000. So anything below, let's see, man, I had it on the charts here. We want to pay attention to this area right here. Come on, you piece of shit.
I know it's so annoying when TradingView does that. I know it's like you try to draw. It's like
that's why I like the app. Let me see if I can pull that.
You know what's interesting? Yeah, I see why you're pulling that up, Wes, is that you see typical in bull runs, Bitcoin almost comes down to touch that EMA, and then it's like, psych, I'm just playing, and it keeps ripping up. That's what it's almost looking like she might do too. So in other words, even if you get a candle for a day or two and you come down and you touch 89 or something, this thing could keep ripping above that EMA for the next, I mean, dude, we just don't know. I'm just saying it could be possible that we keep ripping upward, and this is the cool off. We have to, that's why I said, we have to look at both sides for sure. Is it pulling up?
Yeah.
Let me shrink this down, see if it helps with the memory.
Dude, I hate that, man. All right, I'm going to close this. I'm sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. It's never done this, dude. The app is usually pretty reliable. It doesn't want to share it. Let me close it out. Do you have something? Do you have CoinGecko up or anything that we can just kind of scroll down while I'm doing this?
I could pull something up.
I'm sorry, dude. Sorry, man.
Pull this up. I'll look at We'll take a look at this here. All right, guys. So this is and this looks like it's okay, 3.407 total global. So this is the I always like keep my eye on. See, it keeps fluctuating so quick, dude, between 3.4 and then 3.430, which is $30 billion. Remember the magic number I said last year? It was a $30 billion in and out every day, 30 billion. So we're getting the same 30 billion removed and then put back in immediately. Like every time I refresh the screen, that's been happening. There it goes again, 3.407. And then you hit refresh. and it's at 3.427. So what the hell is going on? What is going on in this world, ladies and gentlemen? You never know. You just don't know. It's one thing's for sure. It's exciting. But let's see here. I'm going to pull up total global chart real quick. And okay, so this is what it looks like on the max chart. So this is where we are, you guys. So if you're panicking, just keep in mind this is the most money that's ever been in crypto ever in the history of crypto. You're at literally at all-time highs. You broke confidently above 3 trillion, and now you're headed up towards the greater part of $4 trillion. So if you get a pullback on this number here and you come down to your previous one, which is 3 trillion, you guys keep in mind we have a $428 billion cushion, and that's not a lot of money for Wall Street, but that's a lot of money for crypto. So 428 billion is our cushion. As long as we hold above the 3 trillion now, that maintains our uptrend and stuff. So that would be good. But let's look at the 7-day real quick. As you can see, we're coming up. Nice gradual, not a crazy straight up line. Nice gradual, kind of consolidating around the 3.5 mark, which is what we want. So this all looks good to me. I mean, I'm not panicked that Bitcoin's going down slightly because I see this. And this shows me that money is coming into crypto. This is the 1 month chart. This is healthy as well, in my opinion, Wes. This is sideways up, you know, a little slower up. But in my opinion, this looks very healthy. Even if you go to the 3 month, you guys, look at this. You had a long consolidation. We were at this level forever, right? We were right around this 2.5 level forever. So don't be shocked that we're having a breakout here and we're going higher. This is now the max chart does look scary because you're like, oh my God, we're overheated. Not really though, because if you extrapolate this line here and moved it, we're still due for 4 trillion. So in my opinion, this uptrend is not over with at all. And until this violently drops, like say below 3 trillion and we head down to that 2.5 trillion again, then I would start to worry, quote unquote, but that would be excellent buying opportunity. So I would not even worry at that point. That's just my thoughts on that. Do you have something ready? Your mic
Yeah,
again. There. Sorry, I just muted you. Go ahead.
I got like yeah, just give me like 20 seconds, dude. I'll have it ready.
Cool deal.
What are some of the altcoins, man? Can you see prices on altcoins? Like what's the biggest movers or like the top?
Yeah, I can go through. Yeah, I can go through that just to read them out loud here. So it looks like XRP in the last week is up for the most. In the last 24 hours, really, Ethereum XRP is 8%, Ethereum's 4%, 6% for Avalanche, 118% for XLM for Luna, Stellar Lumens. I mean, 42% for Dot. Dot's been on fire ever since I freaking got wrecked on that long. Look at that. I just got in like 2 weeks too early on that long. I would have killed it, man. Damn it. You knew that was going to happen. Dot just went from 5 to 8 something. Just, oh yeah, I'm going to pump. It's all right. Uniswap is getting, who cares? But yeah, Uniswap pumped, had a blowout. Something I am looking at, Peanut is due for a break. Arbitrum at 91 cents, dude. Arbitrum. Let's go. It's good to see the dinosaur come back. V chains at 4 cents. I remember the last bear market, that thing just stayed at a penny and then 2 pennies forever. So yeah, there is some, the alts are already had a little bit of a move, but depending on if we get a bounce here with Bitcoin and hopefully we will, because we were forming a double bottom, it looked like, but we'll see, man. I'm gonna let you pull yours up. and take a look. I'll look, see, but yeah, I'm seeing this real quick. Check this right here. This is what I'm seeing. And this is on the 24-hour. Boom, boom, right? And then you came up. Now you're having this little fake out to the downside, but that looks like a pretty decent little double bottom. I don't know. I'm going to let you pull yours up real quick and see. Oh, you got your mic.
I think I got a little something I can share with you guys. I'm sorry. I had the app stuff ready and then it just wasn't loading. So if you're just now tuning in, I apologize for that, but I'm going to use the website. It's a little slower, a little laggier, and I don't have any of my stuff that I had up on the website. So let's try it here. All right. Let's start with the 4 hour here. I think the 4 hours pretty. I mean, obviously, man, we on the daily we shot up really fast, right? We're gonna have a pullback. It happens. That's good. That's healthy. So keep that in mind. There's really nothing else that we can go off of because it did go up so fast, and we're gonna have that fair value gap down below that we should come back and fill is what I'm expecting. That is Bitcoin though. That is not the altcoins. So this is just strictly Bitcoin. We're getting into that phase of where, let me make sure you can see me. We're getting to that point to where the altcoins are going to start to run, right? And Bitcoin's not done. I'm not saying that, but it's going to slow down a little bit more because we still have a long way to go, y'all. We still have a long way to go. If we were to base it off of previous cycles, then we're looking at October of 2025, which would be incredible because that's around the time that the white paper came out. Isn't that right, Sierra? Halloween
October,
or something?
Yeah, Halloween.
So that would be really cool if that happened. But yeah, we just have to keep in mind that Bitcoin's not gonna fall. We still got a long way to go, a lot to the upside, but it's got to give the alts room to breathe and kind of catch up. And I think that's what it's doing right now. Nothing to panic over. Sierra, we were hoping to hit that 100K on, what day was that? That was on Sunday, yesterday. We were hoping we would hit it by the end of the day. We got to 99.8, y'all. 99.8.
So
and
close.
that is so close. Liam, I need you to stop, dude. Liam. Oh, shit, I'm in the mute. I'm like, sorry. But yeah, so 99.8, $200 away. I mean, you know, obviously we can't say that we've hit our $100,000 Bitcoin, but we were so damn close. And I think it's exactly what Sierra's saying. They don't want it to get above 100 because as soon as it hits 100K, it's going to be blasted all over the news. You were like 100% on point with that. It's going to be blasted all over the news. Everybody's going to start FOMOing, and then you're not going to see less than $100,000 Bitcoin for a very long time, at least until, you know, the next bear market. But let's look at the chart here and let's see what levels I'm looking at. If I can get my shit together here.
Yeah, it's funny how they're holding it just under 100K, and then they're like, the pump fund stuff's coming out, and like all this stuff, and then like even they pulled out the big guns, dude. Did you see what they pulled out? They pulled out freaking Jim Cramer was like, go buy Bitcoin.
Yes,
I was like, oh snap, dude. They're getting desperate because that's the emergency in case of emergency, break glass.
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant to mention that earlier. Yeah, Jim Cramer. How about that, man? He's like at a 100% win rate here.
Freaking jerk.
But all right, guys. So we do have, I mean, obviously we have some of these lower levels. Like if you break it down to the 1 hour, you can see that these are some good levels that we can look at. These are official pullbacks. You know what I mean? We've gotten lower wicks and an opposite color on the candle. So we need to look at those too on the lower time frames. But as far as like our major levels go, I think 91, 89, just $89,000 level is a level that we're probably not going to fall through. I mean, yeah, Bitcoin can do that. It could fall through, but I think that even this level here, man, we come up and retested these highs here, which is around 92. So anywhere between 92 and 89 is what I'm thinking we could possibly come back to. But that's going to be our major levels, in my opinion, that has this area has just had the most accumulation right here. And these are just minor pullbacks along the way, at least on the 4 hour. So that's our major level on the 4 hour. And I think that, you know, right now we've fallen below the 20. We've fallen below the 50. We haven't closed below the 50, right? We still have 2 hours. No, what do we have here?
So
yeah, we got 6 hours left.
Yeah.
Yep, till 8 o'clock tonight. So we haven't closed below it yet on the daily. And I think we're still looking good, but we'll see, man. I mean, it's not uncommon for us to go back and test that 20 and test that 50 in an uptrend. As a matter of fact, they're really incredible times to buy Bitcoin, you know, if you're looking at the previous markets or whatever. But we're having a cool off, guys. Where can this take us? Go ahead.
Can you zoom down, or not zoom in, but like go down back a little bit on that chart? I want to see something with the 20 and the 50. If you notice, the 20 sometimes gets really close to the 50 and never does a death cross, right? That's what I think is about to happen. I think what's going to happen is the 20 is going to come up like this here, skim right next to the 50 again, and then we're going to have another move up. That's what it looks like to me. But if you go back a little on your chart, maybe you can see how many times that's happened. I know if you pull a fractal from the old bull run.
This is on the...
That's a 4 hour, right?
Yeah, on the 4 hour, man, we do get those crossovers. Yeah, on the 4 hour, we do get those crossovers. Real quick, let me just, before I do that, because I got to switch the time. Like we're right here at the 0.5, man. If we're talking about this low, this little wick down, a little fake out that we had all the way up to the top and then back. 94.2 is our 0.5, 92.9, 93,000 is our 0.618 on that move. So we're getting close to like an average okay pullback to where we can finally reverse and start moving back up. But yeah, this is a textbook 1, 2, 3 pattern, and I expect to reverse fairly soon, man. There's too much bullishness going on, man. Like I think we correct really soon. On the daily though, if we're looking at the 20 and the 50, I can't say I've ever really looked at that Sierra. I can't recall doing it, but
what is that, the daily?
Sure I have. But yeah, I mean, we got our crossovers. Yeah, this is the daily. And when we're consolidating like that, we'll get our little crossovers. Usually when we cross over, it signals a bottom. If you can see this, a lot of times, man, it'll signal a top or a bottom. Like when, as you can see right here, we crossed over here. You know, we had another move down, but we crossed here. That was the top. Crossed here. That was the bottom. So, and then you have your points here where they don't cross at all, and the 50 stayed above the 20. But a lot of times, man, it is not too scary for them to cross like a death cross, the 50 and the 20 at least. Now the 50 and the 100, or the 100 or the 50 and the 200, that's a little more serious. And that usually is when the bottom is in, when those things cross. But let's look.
We are kind of going straight up right now. If you look at it, if you look at it like that right there, if you look at the, I mean, it's like, dude, we're like freaking SpaceX, man.
We need those pullbacks, man. They're very important. We don't want to go up too fast. And the fact that if we can find a bottom at 89, 90,000, 89 and 92,000, I mean, I think that's incredible, dude. If we can find a bottom there as fast as we went up and then start loading up on a nice little consolidation point of support, that's what we need. We need a solid support level, and right now we just don't have it. And 89 to 92 is like the closest thing that we have.
Looks like you're getting a triple bottom on Bitcoin now on the daily, around 94.8, 94.8, and 94 almost 8 right now. That's a triple bottom, right? I mean, so the thing is, if we reset the indicators like you're saying, dude, this could be a healthy correction, a little mini healthy correction.
Yeah, it is. I think it is a healthy correction. If you look at 2017 and 2020 before it really took off like that, I mean, just look at this right here, man. This big move, and then look at this move that we just had. Like, this is just the absolute beginning, and this is zoomed out. Like, I don't know, but if you were to zoom into this area, you can see how much more significant these smaller candles actually were. You know what I mean? But yeah, a lot of people are thinking that we're running out of steam, bear market's or the bull market's over, and like pack it up and go home. especially after Kramer said that. But I don't like, we both know that that's not true, man. All we need to do is just build up a solid support area. And I think that that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, that's the 2020 run back there that you have pulled up going into the bear. So yeah, dude, COVID's not even on that chart. COVID is so small.
Time frames. All right. That's why I hate doing the website ones, because it causes a lag. Go ahead, Sierra.
No, you're good. I was just saying that you can't even see the 2020 Black Thursday crash on that chart. It's so small. That's why logarithmic versus regular charts are so complicated for people. I think people, when they first look at charts, they get very confused at that. They don't realize that you have to zoom in to see the details of what happened 4 years ago, because the chart doesn't really, different time frames and stuff.
Yeah. This is the 15-minute, and this was the short that I was looking at. I kind of should have taken it, but we're making lower lows and lower highs. We got our lower low here, lower low there, lower low there, lower low here. Eventually that's got to stop. That's got to break, and then we need to flip and start heading back up and change the direction of the market. And I think that that's what's happening now. We got this little double bottom pattern right there, and maybe that was our bottom out. You know what I mean? We went all the way into 94, so that's a pretty solid, that's a pretty solid drop. But we did a little double top on this area here, and I think that that's why I kind of highlighted these zones, because we got our double top, and we need to get back over this zone for us to officially have a reversal in. But I think that that's close. On the 15-minute, we're looking like we want to do a bullish cross on the MACD. It looks like momentum starting to shift a little bit. We got a little white dot here. The green usually signifies the bottom. And then the white is just kind of consolidation, low volatility. And that's what's happening now, but it is in an upwards direction. So that is a good thing. But yeah, I think that correction, it may or may not be over with, but it was something that we needed. And I'm looking for this to break out on the lower time frames and to break above, 98.5, 98.7. Once we can get above 98.5, 98.7, that's when I would probably look for a retest to go long. Or if we come up here and we get rejected again, that could be a good short. But I'm not shorting personally in this market. Even though that would have been a good one, I'm not going to, I don't want to do it. I'm not taking that risk.
I think what you're calling for right now is perfect, because I think what's happening, especially with watching Total Global, dude, it's doing it again. 3.407 to 3.430. So that's the same $30 billion that they're playing around with, taking out and then putting back in, or either that or the app is glitching, because I've seen it happen 3 different times now. And while it's normal for that to happen once a day, it's not normal for me to see that happen 3 times in 30 minutes. That's not normal for it to drop 30 billion, go back up 30 billion, drop 30 billion, go back up 30 billion. The exact number I'm talking, 30 billion, give or take a couple. But what I'm saying is it's been consistent doing that today. Now, here's the thing. You got bots trading, you got Wall Street trading, you got Finkster trading, you got, Sailor with all DCA automatic buys. Most of the trading is done automatically. So what you're showing right here, Wes, that short, I think what's very possible, we cooled off now. We go back up to that level. It starts acting like a little resistance, not a real resistance, right? I'm not calling it a real resistance. I'm calling it a trading resistance. In other words, I think Wall Street's going to say, you know what, let's go sideways here a little. I think we can wreck them down, wreck them up, wreck them down, wreck them up. I think that's what you're going to see. I think you're going to see a little bit of boring sideways, which I know we all hate, but I think you may go up and hit your head at that level. Wes has got the second blue box, the smaller one on the bottom. That's where I think we may go up again, hit our head, possibly come back down to these closer levels. But either way, it's not going to be massive enough for you to panic sell. Or miss the boat if you enter in right now, if you DCA. As far as trading goes,
so that's what you're talking about. coming up.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, may possibly. And then who knows? We may have enough gusto to get above it this time, but I don't think it's a real resistance. I just think it's a tradable resistance for people to accumulate more, especially under 100,000. It's just under 100,000 is the, you know. And then when Bitcoin breaks 100K, like I said, then they're going to say, oh, it's not that big a deal because it just, you know, it was at 98,000 forever and then it finally broke. I think that's what's going on here. They don't want that frenzy. They're trying to control the fire a little bit. And I don't care. Keep it cheap. Keep it down a little longer. You're not hurting my feelings. Waited 3 years.
This pattern actually looks like the one we went into in March. That consolidation pattern we were in since March. I mean, if you look at this, it's kind of doing the same thing. This is a continuation, man. When we got the descending, broadening wedge kind of pattern going on after a run up, that's a continuation pattern. So it's only a matter of time before we break out. But the 20 and the 50 crossed here, we bottomed out right there. 20 and the 50 crossed here. Yeah, it looks like we bottomed out. You switch that to the 15-minute, dude. That looks like I just noticed this. If we can get a big, nice candle on this 15-minute, that right there is a reversal pattern with the I forget what the hell they call it. Maybe that's the bearish pattern.
Bullish. That's a bullish.
One of these. I know it might be the wick or the body to the top and then the green. Yeah, but there's like a pattern that involves all three of these. It's like a what is it?
Falling. That's a
indecisive candle.
Indecisive candle. It's spinning top, and then you got a falling star. Yeah. With one white soldier,
and then we have our bullish engulfing.
One green soldier trying to.
So it could be a good time for a reversal, man. Right.
That's what I was saying. It looked like a triple bottom at 94.8, and dude, like I said, man, if we roll up again to the upside, I think what will happen is a lot of people are either going to go long at that line or they're going to go short thinking that level. And I think whatever the majority of money to wipe out is, I think the market makers take us in that direction. I think they're going to stall it a little more. I think we do go sideways. And I do think that it's this little range here, though. You could trade it. You could trade it. Just be careful, you guys. If you're not really advanced, you can get wrecked very quickly trading these kind of choppy, and it does look like a descending broadening wedge, which is a bullish pattern, especially coming out of an uptrend. So this could be the last little leg of it.
Yeah, we just need to break above 98. So that's really what I'm watching, man. And I think it's important to pay attention to the lower time frames too, because on the daily, all you got is that freaking massive candle running up and then a little red candle. You can't really do anything with that. But if you bring it down to the 1 hour, the 15, and start looking at it and analyzing the market structure of this move, like you can see that, okay, we got a little bit to work with. We've hit support. We're, making that little descending broadening wedge, and we need to get above this level. We need to stay above this area here, 94.8, 94.5, but we need to break above this one. And whichever one comes is where I think you can put your trade in.
Yeah, that's about what we got for TA right now.
You looked along this right here, Siri?
That's what I was looking at. I mean, but you know me, man. If I long that, I'm not longing that. I'm gonna get wrecked because I'm gonna go long Peanut, because Peanut is at an interesting spot right now. Peanut, of course, I'm always. You know what you should do? Just take whatever I say and wait 2 weeks, and then do whatever I said 2 weeks ago, because that's tends to be my calls. I'm 2 weeks too early. So Peanut you might want to wait 2 weeks and then long the crap out of Peanut. But Peanut is at $1.21. It went almost up to $3. Freaking idiot. I sold that one too soon, man. Got in Peanut at 4 cents, bro. Not even 4 cents. And I was telling everybody else about it. And then when it went up, I did take profits because I was trying to train myself. Like I said, I want to train myself to not hand the profits over to the market, which I ended up doing anyway by selling slightly too early. So, yeah. But it's at $1.11 right now on the 24-hour. It could run, dude. Peanut, if you want to pull it up after this.
So
That
I think the guy that created Peanut, didn't he create Justice too? The token Justice?
I'm not sure.
So what I just noticed here is the last time we got the green on the RSI down here on the daily in March, and we just got that here. And yeah, I mean, we could consolidate here for a little while and give the altcoins a chance to breathe, which I think is probably what's going to happen. Yeah. So
yeah, Fred the raccoon. Fred
Lux
the raccoon
targets.
went up back again. It was down at like 7 cents and it had a nice bounce. So I'm happy about that. It was starting to get scary for a minute. It's at 11 cents again.
All right. Price targets real quick. Lux. Yeah, I got to figure out what's going on with the app, man. I hate doing this. All right, we're still in that under that buy order there. Price targets. First price target for Lux on the daily is going to be 103, and then the second one's going to be 107. So Lux is seeing bullish continuation. We see bullish continuation.
Let's go, dude.
So that's a good thing. 4 hour.
And not only bullish continuation, Lux is calling for a freaking 100K break.
Yeah.
Possibly today.
All right. So, and this is another good thing. On the 4 hour, man, we have we just went into a sell signal. We did get confirmed by the this trend catcher here, and we got our signal there. But look where the take profits are. Between 95 is the first one we already hit, and then 92.9, 93,000, like we were just talking about. So that's good as well. And there's a sorry, man, I gotta where's the automatic? All right, there we go. Sorry. And then we just put a fair value gap, which usually means we'll come up and close that gap. So that's to the upside, sitting at like 97.5. But yeah, that's good too, man. And then we'll look on the 1 hour and be done. All right, 1 hour. Yep, we just hit our second stop loss on the 1 hour. This bullish sell or that bearish sell signal did just cross. We got our confirmations on both the trend catcher and the smart trail there. So, but I mean, take profit 2 just hit, and then we got our yellow X, which usually means a bottom is in, and we should start coming back up on the 1 hour. And then we just got a green diamond too. So it looks like we could start pushing back up now, man. We definitely could start pushing back up here on the lower time frames.
Well, that's looking pretty healthy to me as well. That's why I said sideways and sideways. We already hit the bottom of that little descending pattern. It should be time. All cards are pointing, you guys, from everything we see from a charting perspective, the best you can chart right now. You're seeing bullish continuation. You're seeing total global holding. Hash flow is at 22.5 cents right now. Freaking doing great things with hash flow. You know, that's the sleeping giant. That one just never moves. And it's almost at 23 cents.
Yeah.
Peanuts whole, all your alts are just kind of parked waiting to see what happens. We had a cool off. We reset some indicators. You know, it's a good thing. You had some FUD with pump.fun, right? You had Gary Gensler resign, then you had this pump fund, you know, people threatening to do bad things to themselves. So you got a little bit, but then you had China talking about good about Bitcoin. You had Jim Cramer, though, that balances that out. So every time we've had good news, it's had some bad news balancing it, which usually says sentiment is just kind of sideways, because most crypto people do not give two craps. They're not going to sell because pump fund FUD. They're just not. If anything, they're probably buying more.
Yeah.
but yeah, like Wes said, I'm 100% on board. I think if anyone has the gall to do it, we should write to the owner of Pump Fund and say, look, man, take down this live streaming feature. It's not needed. If people want to live stream, they can do it on YouTube or X or whatever, or another platform. But as far as, rugging people on gambling coins and then broadcasting it, again, I go back to nefarious activity being done on purpose. I can't prove it, but I just have my suspicions, dude. It's the same game they run every single time. It's the same game. And it's always, we're going to remove this for your safety. We're going to regulate this for your safety. Or it's about the children. Look at the poor children. Look what's happening to the poor children. They use it as a excuse. And I'm not saying not to look out for the children that may be in harm for this, but I'm saying you have to look at things with a level head. And I do think this is important for the space. The space needs to fight through this pump fund thing, because you can't just let them take away your rights to go into the Sol Casino, right? You can go to Las Vegas and freaking spend $10 million. You can sell your house, your wife, and your kids. You can sell everything you own, and the government has no problem with that, right? And that is a problem, because some people are very addicted to gambling, where the thing is, then they could say, oh, well, the Sol Casino should be for 18 and up. Well, there you go. Now you just had a couple of bad actors broadcasting bad things, and now all of a sudden you've got some sort of regulation with that. Do I agree with that? I don't know. What is your, how old is too old to invest, and what's the difference in investing in a Sol Casino coin versus a stock? I would like to teach, you should teach your children about investing as young as possible, saving their allowance money. I mean, there is people that do train their children at a very young age and teach them about investing and stuff. It's like, so I don't know. That's a very controversial subject, but we need to focus on that a little bit, because we all in crypto kind of are steering what we want with this thing. And I don't think we should have the freedom taken away, but what do you think? Is it too young? Or should under 18 or under 16 be allowed to use Pump Fund, or should they not? What do you think?
They should not. I don't think they should, man. And I know that's going to be controversial, but like,
where the hell
I just don't think.
Money? Are they using allowance? Where'd this kid get the $400 to put in anyway? Wasn't that kid, the little chubby kid, like 13 or something? He put,
I think it is the parents. Who else is like, dude, come on. Who else is showing it? I mean, if you're 12 years old, dude, and you can create a token at 12, like, something's a little fishy there, man. So it could have been the freaking degen parents that put the kid up to it. You know what I mean? We just don't know.
Well, if Uncle Gensler or Warren's got anything to do with it, that's how you would connect the dots. Look at the parents, because they like to work together. That whole he married her cousin, and they intermarry and do all that stuff. So but then then now you're going down KYC road too, because if you do, well, you got to be 18. Well, how are you going to do that if you're using your wallet, right? And then they're going to say, oh, well, you got to verify on each wallet, and then you're going into social credit score, social ID, digital ID. You're going down that road immediately, which is, again, things don't make sense, right? And when things don't make sense, usually there's a lie involved. So the fact is, the guy's a millionaire that has pump.fun. He's showing actively 99% of people that put money in there lose money, and it goes in his pocket, right? So you're already winning it. You're already killing it with the money. The next thing you should do is shut your mouth and just be quiet. But he's not doing that. What he's doing is he's getting a megaphone and he's broadcasting it. And you're either stupid to do that, you're either dumb, which I don't think the owner of Pump Fun is dumb. Okay, I don't think he's a dumb guy. He's a millionaire, first of all. He's making $2 million a day, so he's not a dumb guy. So he's up to something is my next thing. I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna prove it other than following him and researching more about him. But yeah, I still think that this is a little bit of nefarious. I think they're grasping, dude. They're grasping at straws, and I think it will come to light. But by the time it does, it'll be it'll be probably like the FTX thing. Like,
yeah, it's just making us all look bad, man. Like they need to cut the video out.
yeah,
That's
I think that's the
really
simple answer, Wes. I think every crypto degen should just say, you know what, don't ruin it for the rest of us to keep the Sol Casino. Stop it. Shut down the damn live streaming before we get overreach again. You know, we don't need overreach.
Yeah, they're fucking it up for everybody. But yeah, this is the last chart I got, man, and then I'm done. But this is the Ethereum to Bitcoin chart right here. And as you can see, man, like it goes down when the dominance of Bitcoin is going up, right? So the ETH gets weaker compared to Bitcoin. But we're getting like close to that bottom area. And we already have our take profit levels from Lux Algo. So altcoin season is like really, really close, y'all. Really close. In my opinion, I think it's time to load up on your. I'm buying more boomer coins and like mid caps, like mid to higher cap coins, because I do think that it's going to trickle down, but it's almost here, man. And Lux Algo has given us that signal that it's almost go time, man, for the altcoins. That's really all I got.
Yeah, I think that's all we can do right now. Just kind of keep an eye on things. But HFT is coiling like a bad Billy, and Peanut is at a good bottom of a falling wedge. Yeah, HFT is coiling like a freaking rattlesnake. Like it wants to, you know, it's already up. It's already up 3% on the day, which is a lot for HFT. It doesn't move very often because, you know, people are staking, people get rewards, all that stuff. But it's the fact that it went, I mean, it was at 11 cents, you know, last week, and it's at 23 cents now.
Yeah.
It's pretty much doubled in a week, which is a really strong move, and that's been the sleeper. So it's interesting to see, and that generates yield from people swapping. So people are swapping, so people are using DeFi. So I don't know, man. Pretty interesting to see that. But yeah, a lot of confluence lining up that this is not the time to be shaken out. So if you guys are tuning in, you're watching the Crypto Remora as your first time, we're not going to console you and baby you on this channel. This channel is going to give you our honest opinions on things. And if you don't like that, you could watch the other influencers who are just going to lie to you. But we're not going to do that. That's not our mission. Our mission is to help you in crypto, and by helping you, we give you the upside, we give you the good side, but we tell you the truth about the downside and what could happen so that you're prepared for it. So we are saying to watch these levels. However, we're not perfect either. We're just making the best calls we can. But I think both of us agree right now, not the time to be panic selling, not the time to be selling at all. And I think this is a good, healthy retrace. And Wes thinks the same thing. And we don't always agree with everything either. So, you know, you're getting both of us pretty much saying the same thing with this call, though. I think we go up, possibly hit our head, maybe go back down and trade sideways in this range that we had mapped out with the blue boxes. But yeah, with ETH pumping, dude, altcoins could be next, man. But we do need to come back up. Bitcoin needs to roll that money back up a little more, have ETH cool down, and then have that next move.
Yeah, I'm almost thinking ETH goes pretty close to 4,000. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I think ETH could go to 4,000 while Bitcoin is consolidating. But what we need to see is some confidence come back into the market. You know what I mean? Like if you look at the fear and greed, we're way into the greed on Bitcoin. So like this could be, you know, this little bounce that we're looking at on that last little bounce that we did on that blue range there. That could be what pushes Ethereum to close to 4,000, and then that's just what I'm thinking, man. Because Ethereum's got to catch up, dude. ETH's got to catch up.
And that could be part of what's going on too with this whole thing. You know, you got to look at that too. What if BlackRock and them boys are really they've got enough Bitcoin because they were fudding it and calling it rat poison for the last 3 years. So I'm sure their pockets are loaded already. They were loading up down at 15,000. And so what I think could be happening is maybe they're keeping Bitcoin under 100K just to accumulate that ETH on the low, not telling nobody. And they're just like, you know what, let's, ETH is still dangerous, buy Bitcoin.
Right.
Because you already own a good chunk of it. Now they're just scooping ETH into their bags. They know retail's on Solana. Solana is the chain I love to hate, but I love it. I do love it. And I recommend it for beginners, but I don't recommend in beginners to use it as your primary investment. I think that's a horrible idea. I think you should use Solana for what it's made for, shit coins and gambling.
Yeah.
But you should be responsible with your portfolio. And I think, if you have 100%, more than 50% of your portfolio, well over 50, let's say 75% of your portfolio, if this is your first year in crypto, should be Bitcoin and Ethereum. You should not go below that for your first year. Learn what the hell you're doing first. Learn how the markets move. Watch your charts. Buy some mid caps, maybe 20% mid caps, and then you could take 5% of what's left of your portfolio, and that's what you throw into Solana to learn first. If you're a little more experienced, you know what you're doing, then you could change those numbers up. But if this is your first year in crypto, this is your bull run, whatever, I know you want to make the big gains, so I'm not saying that you shouldn't go into low caps, but be careful on Solana. Be careful on Pump Fund, you guys. You can get, like I said, the ratio, Wes, when you pull up the ratio of how many coins rug on Pump Fund, it's literally 99. It's like 98 or 99% of all coins on there freaking go. It's so bad. The percentages are so bad. It's so bad. So you have to be careful, man. Be smart. This is still an investment. Just because you're in crypto doesn't mean it's not an investment. You're still investing. You have to follow rules when you invest. Otherwise, you're going to get wiped. You're going to get wiped out if you don't.
Yeah. Yeah. So, final thoughts on Bitcoin. 15-minute, guys. Look at lower time frames. We just got our bullish divergence here on the oscillator matrix. MACD just crossed over, and it looks like we're going to head to that target of 98. But we'll see what happens when we get to 98. But it does look like we're going to have a little reversal, short-lived reversal here. We just need to punch through this area right there.
Yep, total global still.
You want to look at some altcoins, man?
If you want to pull up Peanut, I think Peanut's an interesting at an interesting. Although I sold most of my Peanut, I did hold a moon bag, which thank God I did. My God. But I think this is an interesting place to maybe add if you are a Peanut holder. I am a Fred Raccoon believer. I believe in justice for Fred the Raccoon as well. And it's interesting, dude. Fred got a little bit of a panic because it went down to about 7 cents. Having a nice retrace at 11.5 cents right now, but it went up as high as almost 17 cents before coming back down to 11 cents. But Fred is if you guys don't know, Fred's the raccoon that got killed along with Peanut the squirrel. And the only one listed so far is Peanut, but it's the Fred first convicted raccoon coin. And then there's one or two other ones. I think they're battling it out for who's got the most money. But the Fred Raccoon coin came out the same day as the Peanut coin, and it's got some of the same artwork. I don't know if it's the same guy or not. I'm just saying. I put 2 and 2 together that day. I bought into Fred at 2 cents. It went up to 25 cents, and then it came down to 11 cents. But I'm still a believer that this first convicted raccoon coin could do something. So Peanut is interesting, and Fred is interesting for me for my gambling coins, the lower cap, smaller diversified coins. But yeah, dude, Peanut would be nice for you to look at. Can you pull that up on there? Or?
Oh, I'm looking at it. Can you not see it? Oh,
no,
my bad, dude.
Bitcoin still. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, this is Peanut. This is Peanut on the daily, dude, and it's tough because they say that you shouldn't really do TA on the low caps, but this isn't a low cap anymore, dude. This is a high cap. But yeah, it's given targets way down here below at 48 cents to drop to 48 cents.
Ooh,
I mean, if we lose where we're at now, dude, it very much, it could. for sure.
Maybe I'll hold off. Like I said, the 2-week theory. If I say something, wait 2 weeks. Maybe that's playing out right before your eyes. Maybe we roll down to that level, 2 weeks from now, you scoop it at 48 cents. A lot can happen in the world in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So what do you think? These lower cap alts and lower cap memes are going to suffer over the next couple of weeks while we're waiting on Bitcoin and ETH to do their thing? Like, in other words, do you think this is a pause for the low caps and the memes?
I think that, Peanut, dude, on the shorter time frames looks great. It's giving targets to the upside. I think it's just because it doesn't have a lot of data to go off of. That's why it was given those targets. But on the 4 hour, it's
Looking healthy, right?
it's telling you to put a long in with targets at 159 to 184.
And that's what I was thinking of. I was thinking of putting a long on Peanut right about now, but I just, that other chart you had up before this scares me a little. This chart is the one I'm kind of looking at right now. That's why I was saying possible long right now.
Yeah, I would say we have this resistance here. If we can punch past that, probably be a good time to jump in.
Would you wait on the breakout
little area?
Would you wait on the breakout of that pattern and then the retest before going long? As I know, that's what Zombie always tells you to do. Wait for the breakout, wait for the retest, and then get in. Boom. On the top of that wedge. In other words, once you break past that yellow line, wait for the breakout to go through it, and then wait for the retest on it, and then enter your long. I always think about that. I'm like, why would you wait? Why would you wait? Why would you wait for the thing? Like, don't you want to catch that move up? And then, but it's true. It's like you want to wait for it. You want to wait for the breakout and the confirmation on the line for the retest.
As a swing trader, for sure. Yeah. Because if you're trading on the 15-minute and you're not watching the damn chart, like, you're gonna lose. But if you are seeing something on the daily or the 4 hour and you trade it like that, that's swing trading. That's what takes a lot of patience. But I think that's why he says to wait for the retest.
I think I'm better at that than I am actual stop loss and take profit levels in trading. I think I've identified my main strength is finding a good coin early. Of course, I never go in hard enough, but whatever. Finding good coins early is good, and then swing trading 3 to 5 days. Or, if I get into something and then I'll end up going to sleep and wait a couple days, I forgot I got into it, and then I get lucky and it went up crazy, and I say, oh, that's cool. Some of those are good. So that's kind of where I'm trying to focus a little, but this one is tempting, man. Peanut, this was definitely a tempting one to open a trade. But I think it looks good, dude. Fred the Raccoon's holding up above 110 million right now. So, if it was going to zero, it could have went there at 7 cents. You still got $110 million sitting in the market cap, which I know is still low, but it's not hideous, dude. The tokenomics are good. It's at a full 1 on the FTV score. So,
oh, is it?
Yeah, I would like to see first convicted raccoon. I would like to see it get listed like Peanut did. That would be ultimate confirmation that, but the squirrel caught on and people don't really like the raccoon. I don't know. I think the raccoons are pretty cool. I'm still playing off of that narrative.
Yeah.
I think that is where we're at right now. I think we're still just in sideways mode for a little bit.
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree.
Michael Saylor bought some 55,000 Bitcoin at 97,000. He's an absolute freaking stud, Michael Saylor. He just does not, just all F's are not given. He just does not. He's so all in that it's fun to see, man, because you could see when people get that Bitcoin bug, when they get bit, when they actually really understand what it is and it clicks. It's like a light switch, dude. People and they get a little crazy, like Max Kaiser or whatever. He gets freaking nuts, man. He was like yelling at people 10 years ago and screaming like, rawr. He's a Bitcoin maxi, which I disagree with being, but I do agree that Bitcoin is the number one hold of value out of all crypto, but I'm not a maxi to the point where I get mad at other coins or other blockchains. I don't see that. But yeah, Sailor is and good for Sailor because he's starting to come around on the altcoins. He's not really fudding the altcoins anymore. He's kind of starting to see why there's a need for Ethereum and why there's a need for these other coins. So it's good to see that too. I think that's bullish.
Yeah, for sure, man. And I think that we start seeing all these boomer coins moving first, Ethereum moving. That's going to be exciting when Ethereum finally decides to break out. And then I think when Ethereum breaks out, that's when it's starting to flow into the lower caps. But I think the mid caps, high caps, mid caps, they catch that run with Ethereum like they did last time. And then I think we end it with meme coins and go out with a bang. And then NFTs.
Ugh. That's like a bad word in my vocabulary anymore.
We'll see though, man.
So
I know,
17 viewers on X. Shout out to our X fam. YouTube just went down to a strong 0 for me. I don't know if we're getting shadow banned because of the language or what, but that's getting annoying. I mean, if YouTube keeps doing that to us, we might go exclusive on X anyway. I don't know. I tagged Elon in a post about that. I said, you know, because you have all these rewards for going on X and, you know, people getting paid monthly or whatever on X. It's like, you know, if YouTube keeps shadow banning us, I don't know, dude. I'm going to give Elon a call, see if he's got a better deal for us. Let's call him later.
It sucks because we have, you know, like, dude, we've been doing this for a long time and we're doing it the right way, organically, dude. We're not ever going to pay for, you know, viewers or subscribers. Never do. We will never do that. And it just gets frustrating sometimes, man, because I feel like we do put out, you know, really good content. We've made some incredible calls, man. And it can be frustrating for sure.
Yeah, as I said, that 2 more just jumped on the YouTube's like they're on to us. Put 2 viewers in now. I started threatening coming off of YouTube, going exclusive on X, or like throw them 2 viewers quick. Could be the streaming software, but I don't know. It just
could be, man.
It acts funny, dude. I've had problems in the past with YouTube with several things, you know, but we're not really doing it for that anyway. We're still going to do this anyway because we love what we're doing. We love what we're into,
for sure,
and we love to try to help you guys if you're noobs coming in. But I think that is going to wrap us up for today. What do you think, Wes?
I don't have anything else. I apologize about the charts, guys. I got to see what's going on with this app. Maybe it needs to update or something, but I'll be better prepared next time. So,
and send us a message on X, you guys, if you're interested. We do have a Remora VIP chat that we kind of use there. We're trying to build the Discord. I need to be a little more. How's our Discord going? Is people active in there right now?
It's not incredibly active. We've only invited a handful of people. I think I just really want the Discord to be there when, you know, we finally start getting more subscribers and viewers, and they'll have a place to go that we can just kind of chat with them one-on-one, you know, without being too personal, you know. So that's really what that's there for. But it's a process.
So
it'll grow.
VIP chat,
you know, we just gotta keep
the VIP chat should be, I guess, for I don't know, man. We're still kind of using both right now. I kind of default to X just because I like X. I think they're doing it right, and I am a proponent for that for crypto. I just think it's a good hub, man. You could do everything: video, text, call, post, pictures. I mean, you got it all. I mean, it really is the everything app. It hasn't caught on to where it should be, in my opinion, mostly because a lot of people hate Elon for whatever reason, but the people that love him to death. So it's I like using the X app. I like using the Remora VIP, especially with the new phone. I have gotten kicked out of the chat once or twice with Boner Patrol. I don't know why, but it's happened once or twice with the new phone even. So it could be it wasn't my phone. It's just something going on with that. But hey, if you ain't got a couple people that don't like you, you're not doing something right.
Right.
You gotta ruffle some feathers in the world. Otherwise, you ain't doing nothing. Thanksgiving. Are we doing a show this Thursday?
Yep.
It is Thanksgiving.
We should. We should. Yeah, I think we should definitely do a show on
Do a turkey
Thanksgiving. I mean,
show.
as long as you're okay to do that. Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna be
I'm
eating
cool with
all
that.
day, bro. I'm good with doing a stream. Let's eat, man. I gotta stop eating so damn
you know
much
what?
though.
You know what I think we should do for Thanksgiving?
Bring your ass over here and come eat with us.
Yeah, that too. But I think we should do a video where we're just going down all of the altcoins and pointing out the ones we like, ones that have good market cap to FDV, the good nice ratio that people can, put it on their radars, man. Because there's a lot of people that are coming in and they have no idea what they're looking for. So maybe we could do something like that, kind of simple.
I'm all good with that. I'm all good with that. Like I said, if you do want to come eat or whatever, you're more than welcome, you and Liam, to come over here if you guys want to come over. I think Colleen's going a little crazy, so I wanted to throw that invite out because she's always complaining we don't have enough people here. So she's always trying to get me to
over there, dude.
Because you guys ain't far anymore now. You guys are right around the damn corner.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just figured I'd put that out there, man. And if you want to, you guys come by. It's the YouTube numbers are definitely
absolutely terrible.
Yeah, we got to do something. I don't know if it's because we have potty mouth every now and then, or is it because I continually bash on Gensler and his whole crowd? It could be. I did say the C word a couple times.
That's all right. You know what, man?
Not that C word, you guys. The one that happened, the virus that shall not be named. I said that word a couple times, so it could be.
We actually got, so after we post our live streams, it's the live streams at that point in time that's kind of killing us. But after we point it, dude, we had 80 views within a day on that last video. So like the views are coming on YouTube. It's just the live streams. It's the live streams.
The live stream algo is not getting. I think what we need to do is, if people are on YouTube, they need to smash the like button. I think that's the only way you can get
like, share. Yeah, so people are watching. They're just watching after the fact, man. But yeah, all good, man. We love our X fam.
Real quick, Wes. I just want to pull this up. Damn, can I pull it up on here? All right, let me pull this up real quick. No. Cancel. Here we go. Let me pull this up. This is what we were just talking about, bro. Just give me 1 sec. It's pulling up now. I know you gotta go, so I'm gonna.
Oh, you're good, man.
I want you to see this though, because this is exactly what we were just talking about. This is our boy here. Check this out. Not Elon down here being stupid with the MSNBC meme. This is what I'm talking about, people. Okay, and you know what? I like this, dude.
Yeah.
Okay. And
that's
so
good,
this is
man.
what we were talking about, dude. The colonel is saying, I'm personally boycotting Pump.Fun until changes are made. Do as you wish, but abuse of children and animals not okay. It's never okay.
No, it's not.
People like this deserve a special place in hell. And
retweet that, dude. That's
I 100% agree with this. And we were both saying that it's out of control. And I went a step further and said that this is planned malicious attack on crypto by Gensler and Warren and the whole that whole establishment.
He's right. The kids, man, like it's not okay.
Yeah, I mean, I would go that far. I would say Pump.Fun needs to bare minimum cancel the live streaming crap right now. But now Lambo says C&D is being drafted by the federal government as we speak, bro. I don't know who is C&D. What is C&D?
C&D?
C&D? I don't know what that is.
Is being drafted by who?
It says C&D is being drafted by the federal government as we speak, bro. That was 26 minutes ago.
Oh, that's probably some kind of something to shut it down, like a recommended cease and desist. We should have known that. Yeah.
Cease and desist is being drafted by the federal government.
Holmes.
You know what though? This pisses me off because this is exactly what I said. Cease and desist. This sounds like something Gensler would do. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm not saying that I'm pissed that they're doing that. I think it's a good move. It just pisses me off because I feel like this was something that could have been prevented. Like what you need to go. You know what? I'm gonna do it right here. These jerks. I'm gonna do it right now on stream.
What are you doing? wait, what are you doing?
I know. Freaking. Oh, Sierra's on it.
What does it say?
Let me see that. They got pictures of him.
Oh, they don't even know who he is.
This
dude.
is the
Oh,
this is
do they?
the guy. This is him. This is him right here. This is him. Okay.
Are we
And
sure?
Maxim Shiloh, we're sure. Meet Alon Cohen. He is Pump.fun
Okay.
creator. Pump.fun is a
He's
Solana
got to
base.
do
So
something, man.
this is your boy. This is your boy. This is his LinkedIn. Okay, we're not gonna go that radical. So this is him. Okay. Now it's obvious proof right now because
I mean, they did a cease and desist, so that's a good step, man.
but see the problem is they're
They're gonna
gonna
shut it
cease and
down.
desist. They're gonna shut down a
They're gonna
decentralized
shut it all
network. And
down.
that is a horrible and stupid move. And
Well, they're gonna go
I am
after
against
him.
that.
They're gonna go after
Well,
him.
Well,
He's
we say
allowing this to happen. If there is a point of control and he can shut it down personally or make a change to do something against it, then they're going to tell him that he was being negligent to everything that's going on in there because he didn't shut it down or do
you
anything.
see this right here? Do you see this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Siri, never trust the hair, man.
Listen, here's the thing, man. There's telltale signs, right?
Yeah.
There is telltale signs. I'm
Right.
just saying. Look here.
Look, yeah.
And then look here. Okay? Look here. Look at this. Look at the curvature.
Dang, cuz they got to be related, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, but you could
I'm
be
just
on.
saying, look at the hair, bro. Look at this hair real quick.
Yeah,
Look
I
at
don't
the
trust that hair.
smile. Look at the smile. Look at the hair. Look at the smile. Look at the hair. I'm just saying, dude. I'm just saying. And it's not even funny though, because Solana directly tied to Pump Fun. This guy directly tied to FTX, which was directly tied to Solana. I'm just saying, bro. There's no
Could be
reason for
something
him
there.
to have even created the streaming in the first place. So
Yeah.
rather than being on the side of shut it down, Pumped Up Fun. No, you shouldn't shut down a decentralized app. You should shut down the streaming immediately. And if the streaming doesn't go down, because that's just stupid, right? I mean,
streaming,
but if you're
like now, dude, they need to stop it.
well, yeah, that should have been done. But what I'm saying is they never should have done it in the first place. They never should have had the streaming in the first place. And that's what raises the red flags for me, because like I said, that guy's already pulling millions of dollars a day. He don't need it. It's the same thing with Sam Bankman-Fried. He didn't really need to do what he was doing. There was other nefarious things lining up, paying politicians.
Yeah.
Right? There was a bigger web to the story is what I'm saying. And I think that's what's going on with Pump.fun. I don't believe this is one genuine guy who's like, let me create this thing and then let me make it a live stream and then, let me do. I'm not buying that story that he's a success story making 2 million a day with everyone else losing money. And then he wants to advertise it. I just don't buy the narrative. That being said, I'm 100% on board with what Andrew's saying, boycotting it. I think that's good because people are at risk and animals are at risk. So absolutely something needs to be done. I just don't think that shutting down Recess permanently is fair to do to everyone for one.
I think that's
stupid.
That's what stops it immediately. Like, do the live stream stop it? Will they just, stream somewhere else for Pump.fun? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cut the live streams immediately. But then you're not really solving the problem because people are going to go to YouTube, stream on YouTube, and
but YouTube won't put up with that. YouTube will cut that out if they're in there in bondage outfits and stuff.
How quick? These tokens only last maybe not even a day. So for the algorithm to like catch it, I don't know, man.
YouTube's pretty good with that though. YouTube, I mean, hell,
there's people that have streamed live and killed people and shot up streaming on YouTube, and then they take it down. You know what I mean?
That goes back to the freedom of speech thing, man, too. It's like it's a double-edged sword because you want people to be able to speak their mind, but then it's if you're using vulgar language, and racial slurs, then you can't really allow that. But this is definitely important for the space to we need to stop it, and we need to come together as a space right away.
Yeah, it's got to stop, dude.
It's bad. It's a bad as an investment idea, pump.fun. It's bad that miners are using it. It's really bad when they're threatening, to harm themselves or other people. Or I mean, that's just stupid. That's just stupid. Man. Just dumb. So yeah, they should they should do something about it ASAP. And I don't really use it anyway. I'll trade the coins on Phantom, but I don't actually use pump.fun. Like, I don't understand. Do you have to actually go to the D app, connect your wallet to actually use it?
I'm sure they have some kind
of. I don't do that. I just swap out of the wallets anyway.
Yeah, but some of those are aggregators. I don't know if it actually uses. Does Phantom have its own swapper? Or is it still using Jupiter?
I don't know, bro.
But either way, I don't think it's tied to pump.fun, at least to my knowledge, from Phantom, unless they integrated it.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that either. I just, like I said, I'm kind of swinging in and out of stuff anyway on there. I'm not. Yeah. I don't know, man. I do agree with Andrew. This changes need to be made, and ASAP, and he's boycotting it. While I'm boycotting pump.fun, I am not boycotting freedom on the coin swapping themselves kind of thing, because I think that's a dangerous road. If we allow this to say, okay, that's it, shut it down, no more Solana coins, that's it, they just shut down Solana again. It's like, you can't do that, because now you're taking away freedom from other people that want to use crypto and do decentralized trading. So what's the solution? You take down the live streaming. If that's the number one. Number two, if you see this kind of pattern behavior, I think some healthy regulation might be, under 18 is not allowed to invest or use the thing. But then how are you going to verify age on it? Now you're getting into KYC and wallets. And who was pushing KYC for wallets? Elizabeth Warren, Gary Gensler, and the radical tyrants. So while I think it's good to boycott this thing and make sure that no one gets hurt, I think we have to be responsible as people in the crypto space and recognize setups when they're happening, because that's how it generally happens. They generally set up something done on purpose. Then they come in and say, oh, we're the heroes, we're going to save everybody. And then these are your new rules. And they do it every time with guns. They do it with freedoms, searching and stuff. They do it with everything. It's the same pattern. So I just don't want to see that pattern come in too harshly over something that happened over a couple of freaking idiots. And they are idiots. If you're on there doing this and you're saying you're going to harm someone, you're a freaking idiot, and you're not an investor. You're a moron. Okay. And your parents are stupid too, because they're letting you do this in the other room.
They are, man. It's the parents. Get your fucking kids straight, guys. Like, come on. But either way, man, the live streaming needs to be done with. If they don't want to shut down pop.fun, and just at least get rid of the live streaming and try to straighten it up a little bit. But what is going on over there is not okay. And I definitely don't endorse it. The channel doesn't endorse it. We
Absolutely
don't believe in any of that shit. And I think that the smart thing to do would be to boycott it, man. So I'm on board with that, along with the Colonel over there. I mean, I think that's the right move.
Yeah, it is. And it's just unfortunate that, and like I said, I'm going to go down the rabbit hole. I want to know more. I want to know more about this clown that created it, because like I said, I have a very funny suspicion that this guy has got his hands out with more than pump fun. I think someone is paying him, dude, straight up. I think someone is paying him, or he's doing a service to try to bring FUD back into crypto. And I think it's being done on purpose, because if you're making $2 million a day and you're already robbing people, basically people are losing their ass because it's gambling, basically. first of all, you're not even providing a great service. It's a lot of fun, but it's like lottery tickets. You're not really helping your community by selling lottery tickets. You're more so harming people, right? So it's kind of like one of those creations from the start. But the mere fact that this guy is so cocky to see and know that people are rugging each other, people are getting pissed off. And then he says, why don't I put your face up there? So if you rug someone, you really piss them off. That's like inciting violence. That's like going to a freaking underage thing and giving a bunch of alcohol and drugs to them. What do you think is going to freaking happen? Only bad can come from this. So the mere thought that this jerk thought it was a good idea to live stream is why I'm pissed off, because I feel like it wasn't about the money at this point. This guy was either out for something. He had an agenda, and that's what makes me think that this was done as an insider job to try to take down crypto and bring more FUD to the space yet again. And I can't help but shake that it's FTX, Solana, Sam Bankman-Fried, and the whole same group of people it was before.
Yeah. Something's got to go.
Do you want to pull that up for our new fan here? Hunter Myers wants to look at Cardano chart. Please, he asked very nicely.
Yeah, we can do it, man. What's up, Hunter? Thank you for tuning in, brother. I'm also curious on when you think altcoin season will start and where you think the top of Bitcoin is. Let's we can do that real quick, man. So ADA, Cardano, obviously it's had a nice little run. It's been held down for a long time. Now, I think that's one of those that's gonna, it's gonna get a lot of attention here. People come into the space. I bought Cardano, man, when I first came into the space, mainly for the tech. You're gonna start hearing a lot of people talking about the tech, the blockchain. Right now it's like meme coins and Bitcoin and what's going on. And then we're going to get into the boomer coins that everybody's going to be talking about the tech. Like the tech is good. The tech, this is incredible. It's going to take over, and then we'll get into that phase and then it'll trickle down. That's what we talked about on the show. And Cardano is one of those that I think is going to be, one of the first run. It's already ran a good bit. So we'll look at the chart, man. I don't think it's a good time to buy Cardano. I don't think it's a good time to buy Cardano. We did have a nice little pullback. Where did we top out at? 115. So we've already dropped 20%, which is like an average pullback for Cardano. Let me look at this real quick. I think that's a nice little retracement there. So yeah, I mean, Cardano could have already retraced. It could keep going here. Lux Algo has the targets at 91 cents, and we've already taken out 96. So 91 cents is that second target. So we're getting a little support there at that little range where this where I have this parallel channel at. We're getting a little support there. I think we at least bare minimally come down, bounce off for a little double bottom. But yeah, Cardano's looking good, man. I think Cardano's going to run, dude. If you're talking about a long-term hodl, Cardano's going to do good. What's your opinion on that, Siri?
I was just reposting there that Hunter said he got in at $1.03. Boy, I am getting old. Even with the glasses, I got to do this shit.
It's not terrible, dude. I mean, you kind of caught the knife while it was falling, but the good thing is Cardano is a strong project that's been around for a long time, and I do think we get bullish continuation on this move. I think we found a bottom, local bottom. But if we fall through that, man, there's that next level, about 75 cents that I would look to accumulate. Just DCA, man, dollar cost average. You bought it at $1.03, buy some more at 99 cents. If it goes down to, 75 cents, buy some more. Just average out your cost basis. But Cardano keeps moving. We still have a long road ahead of us for Cardano. And I think it does very well this cycle.
I agree with Wes, Hunter. What I'm looking at from these take profit or stop loss levels, if you bought in at $1.03, you're getting a little bit of a bounce right now off of that other wick. It looks good to me. The shape of the flag itself right there looks slightly bearish, and I hate to say that because it's still a flagpole, right? It's just got that little curved over action, but that typically happens in bull markets anyway. So you get a little bit of this coiling action, which causes the bull flags to look more bearish in a bull run, because they don't print perfect bull flags, right? It's very rare you see a perfect bull flag in crypto. So now, and you used to, back in 2019, 2020, you'd see perfect bull flag, and then your next move, perfect bull flag. Now we don't get that. We get these little stupid, it looks like an aardvark or an anteater's nose, right? The flag is like kind of droopy. It's not a sharp triangle. It's not a sharp flag, but you see the price went up, and when it came back down, it's still in an uptrend. It's higher than it was, right? So I think this is your consolidation at 103. I think you should scoop a little more at these levels. And if it does drop down to 75, I think you should look at it like this, Hunter. If you're at 93 cents, buying more, DCAing more now, and buying it on the way down to possibly 74, that's what you want to do, right? Because you're in a sideways consolidation. You already bought 103. So anything from 94 down to 74, if you want to accumulate more of Cardano, if you believe in it long term, I think you're doing yourself a good service by programming your brain. All right, I bought at 103, so now I should definitely buy at 93. And if it goes down between 93 and 74, that's even more, because that's going to bring your cost down. Then you'll catch that next move up, which I do think is happening. So I hope that gives you both of our views on that there, Hunter.
Yeah, I agree, man. I think the time in the market that we're at right now, we're not looking for a top anytime soon. So, normally if Bitcoin topped out, you don't want to catch that falling knife as it's going down in DCA. But we're just getting started, in my opinion. And I think Sierra agrees. So DCAing down, up, don't matter, dude. Like we still have a lot of time in this run, and the altcoins haven't even began to like do what they're gonna do. So yeah.
What do you want to pull up the last chart before we wrap it up today? Just pull up the Crypto Remora top indicator chart real quick.
Yeah, we can do that. Let's see.
You guys, this is a chart that we as a team created. No, Wes actually created this chart, and I just fell in love with it the first time I saw it.
Like here.
And but it's got all the simplicity that I like in a chart, where it's not too much of an eye chart, as James calls it. This is a bit of an eye chart. Bear with me. That's James from Invest Answers. That's my best impersonation. But I love him, you guys. I'm not making fun of him. I watch him all the time. So, but this chart is amazing. It's not an eye chart. This is a good, simple chart, and we're kind of keeping the eye on it to see when we're overheated. This is basically the Crypto Remora's guidance chart for when to get the F out before it gets too hot this cycle. And we are keeping an eye on this every week, every show. I believe we are pulling this up. So,
yeah.
What is the?
So we're looking at
here.
So this is just adoption curve. You talking about right here?
Yeah.
These blue lines. So that is the fractal. That's taking the fractal. This what happened back here.
You scared me a little there. I was like, wait a minute,
what's laying it over?
I was like, are we topped out already on this? No, we're good. That was a fractal. So I got you. I'm watching the green, you guys. The green mountaintops is what my favorite thing about this chart is. The green mountaintops show basically tops. They're the mountaintops of the bull run, right? We haven't even started making the top of the mountain yet, you guys. So this is not time to sell, in my opinion, at all. So that's what we're watching. That's my favorite part about this chart.
Yeah, for sure, man. And we're talking like, dude, if you've been in crypto for a while, or you're just getting in, doesn't matter. We run in cycles, 4-year cycles from the halving, just in case you don't know that. And they last pretty much identically the same every single time. So if we go off of what's happened in the past, then we're looking at October, November. I'm going to say September to November to be the Bitcoin top.
2025. You're saying 2025?
Yeah, 2025. And yeah, I just think that this maps it out perfectly, man. Like this is September, so at the very least, September in this cycle, we should be, you know, kind of getting towards that peak there. But we have the RSI as well. Every time we topped out, the RSI's turned green, and we've hit this trend line above us. And then you can see this one's weird because 2020 was just weird with the COVID and FTX and Terra Luna and that. So it's a little more easier to see it on from 2017, and you can see where we're at right here on the chart for the RSI. We're not even close to that green area, and that consolidation we just went through helped us bring it back down and cool out a little bit. So yeah, we still have a lot of time left, man. A lot of time, a lot of upside as well.
So, sorry about that, guys. On this show, Wes, I think you can see that every time that that green mountaintop hit, and I'm talking about the indicator on the bottom there, the first indicator. Every time it's going to be, is it going to show us when the line starts going up? Are we going to start seeing the color green show up too? Or is it going to just kind of, it's not going to show you that faded green of the mountaintop? Is it going to show us that?
I'm pretty yeah, it will. Bitcoin actually just did the same thing when it went to 99.8. It had that little green area in the RSI on like the 4 hour or something, 4 hour, 1 hour, something like that. And yeah, it does. It'll start showing you that shaded green coming in. It'll be really light, and then just get really green. But this is monthly. Each
we are
candle
selling
is a month
at the top, dude.
We're
selling at the top. When we see that green mountaintop hit that freaking bar, it's definitely going to be go time. Am I right? Is that what that's the thing I'm looking at? I mean, because it's been dead on every time.
I'm unloading a lot. Yeah, I'm unloading a lot
when it hits that.
Yeah, when it hits that, I'll be unloading a lot.
And everybody else is going to be saying, this is the new thing. It's you know, everyone's going to be going ballistic. So you're not going to want to sell at all. You're going to say,
it's the tech.
You're going to say, no,
it's the tech.
No, the tech of the future. And it's, you know, it's got functionality. And, you know, it's like all these words are going to be so used against you. Just like, you got to be careful, you guys. If this is your first cycle, Holmes, this is the thing that will get you. If you're not careful, this is what'll bite you in the ass. So tune in, you guys, every week. We keep you updated on this chart. Hopefully we will do a Thanksgiving stream. I'm pretty sure we will. Wouldn't it be nice around the Thanksgiving table if that's when Bitcoin breaks 100K, all the degens are like, you know what? Markets are closed. Let's pump this MFer. And then that's what, because everyone that talks to you, if you're in crypto, that's the meme in crypto. Oh, you're going to show up to Thanksgiving like a big tough guy. Well, you know, it's deserved. Congratulations. If you held through all the crap and people were talking smack about you last year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, you've already proved your point. You know, you've already proved them wrong. So good for you. You stuck to your guns, and you deserve every single thing that you get from it because you were willing to put the work in, put the time in. And market rewards patience. The market rewards those who are right.
You know, this is something Hunter just asked a really good question. And he asked, do the altcoins, does it do the same thing when Bitcoin does that chart? And, you know, that made me think, dude, I've never actually looked at that. And this is the chart right here. This is the total global market cap of all crypto except for Bitcoin in the top 10. You can see it has that similar movement here. Yes, it does move in the same direction. It still has much close to being similar to that. Everything's pointing towards us being a little like right there in the mid part of the market. We still got another year, maybe less, September, October, November. So we still got a little while to go. And yeah, I will fix this chart up. Thank you, Hunter. I'll fix this chart up to where
get those yellow.
It's similar to the Bitcoin one, and that way we can keep in. Yeah.
We'll get the yellow lines across the top for the peaks and the top and bottom zone for the yellow lines. I think that's great. Wes, I do think we should go ahead and post maybe a screenshot of this indicator, because I mean, this is a phenomenal indicator. Wes basically did this all on his own, you guys. I didn't have any input on this at all. But, you know, I am co-founder of Crypto Remora, so I would like to say that this is our official Crypto Remora freaking top indicator chart. And I think that this is incredible. You know, a lot of other channels are great. We love the other channels, but stuff like this is why we tell you guys that if you're not already following us or liking our videos or helping us get our algorithm picked up, you should, because, you know, we're doing this for the little guys, and this is the kind of stuff they need. New people coming into crypto need good guidance and not people just shilling coins to them.
Yeah,
you know, that's
100%.
You need to learn your TA. You got to learn your basics, learn investing fundamentals. This is the kind of stuff we teach on this channel. So, but this chart should absolutely be shared. I hope some of the other big guys see it and pick it up and go, this is a great chart. You know, that would be nice. Get a little love from some of the other crypto channels that we look up to. But
yeah,
good to see Zombie's back. I watched Zombie the other day.
Yeah, it is.
And
it is.
I was like,
about damn time.
his son and all that stuff. When Chico starts making videos again every day, you're gonna know it's like, all right, baby, Bull Run's back on. You know, that's what I'm waiting on. I mean, Bull Run is here, but yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, Hunter. Yeah, the altcoins have yet, like, they're gonna freaking explode. I don't think half the people are ready for what they're about to do.
It's gonna go nuts.
It's gonna be crazy. But yeah, man, that's all I got, Sierra. You got anything else, man?
No, I think that is going to pretty much wrap it up for today. Good show, though. Great show.
Yeah, had fun, man. I always love Mondays and Thursdays. Favorite days of the week. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate you guys. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so. Make sure to like, share, do all that, man. It really supports the channel. Make sure you're following us on all socials at the Crypto Remora. Follow Siri at Siri Crypto and myself at Crypto MacGyver. Much love, and until next time, peace out.
Peace out, y'all.